working with all wings or factions, whatever you want to call it, of the Democratic Party. We're doing the work to keep the Democratic Party not only functioning, but also expanding and growing the Democratic Party to include all different ideologies.
Well, this is an outrageous story. That is newly elected Nevada Democratic Party Chair Judith Whitmer, a self-described socialist with extremely far-left views, self-admitted, by the way. She and a bunch of her cronies, backed by the Democratic Socialists of America, took over leadership of the Democrat Party in Nevada early in March. Now, sweeping all 5 leadership positions. Right after that, the whole party quit. Literally everybody, from staff to consultants, they all stepped down. That kind of extremism is one reason why North Las Vegas Mayor John Lee decided to ditch the Democrats for the GOP, explaining in this op-ed that he wrote, saying, quote, "I will not let the America I love be hijacked by an extremist left-wing mob that blacklists, bans, shouts down, and cancels anyone who disagrees with them. That is why I'm switching to register as a member of the Republican Party." We're happy to have him. Well, North Las Vegas Mayor and Democrat turned Republican John Lee is with us. Mayor, welcome to the program, and congratulations on seeing the light, sir.
Thank you very much, Grant. I saw the light a long time ago. I was just too busy to stop and figure out that it was destroying America as fast as it happened since Biden became president.
Well, you know, it's so interesting. I live in Texas. We call them blue dog Democrats. They're really more like Republicans now than anything else. And it takes a little while to make this move. But what was the straw that put you over the edge that says, you know what, I'm putting an R next to my name, not a D anymore?
I think it was that event. I didn't pay much attention to the Democratic Party. I've always considered myself more of a Nevadan. And what was good for Nevada, that was the side I was going to be on. But then I realized the party that I was in had turned complete socialist, and they were going to destroy everything that I'd ever learned from my parents. I taught my children. The value system, the traditions, everything is now being swept away. There is no doubt that if this goes on much longer, they will ruin this nation, starting with Nevada. It looked like this was the first time this had happened in the United States, and it's probably going to try to go to all 50 states. I'd like to see it stop here in Nevada.
Now, out of your op-ed piece that you wrote, shouting down, canceling, all of these other uninclusive things, I take it those led into your decision.
Well, yeah, when you try to shame people to death, when you try to get people to just hide for cover just because you have a bigger voice and a louder voice, that doesn't make it America at all. That makes it almost socialism right there. And to see this happening nationally is more than I think the silent majority should put up with anymore. We need to pull together as a silent majority, join each other, find leaders that will fight these people and stand behind them. So I think the new Republican Party, that's what I'll call it, the new Republican Party is attracting a lot of conservative Democrats like me, a lot of independents who can see that we need to get back and make a difference in this country. And I hope that a lot of Republicans will now also start to take a bigger role in their party to protect their country.
All right, now as an elected leader, though, and you move from Democrat to Republican, have they come after you? Are they trying to cancel you in any way, shape, or form?
Oh, I've been trying to be canceled once other time before. I've been through that mess. I ignored it. I just keep fighting. I work for the residents of North Las Vegas. It just is a trick in a game. But if you're strong enough and you fight through and you align yourself with good people, you can get through this easy enough. And we're going to do that. We're going to save America and the Republican Party.
You know, it's interesting, Mayor, because I've seen this shift from so many people like you, moderates, that now see, what the Republicans have to offer. I don't think it's a coincidence President Trump moving into office over the last 4 years and opening up a lot of people's eyes. Would you agree or disagree with that?
Well, I don't think I've ever felt as patriotic as I did until Trump showed up. And I guess at first I think we were just a little suspicious in the country until we realized that he was telling us that we should be saying amen after prayers. We should be putting our hand over our heart. We should be standing up for the Constitution. And we should all be leaders instead of followers in this country to keep the value system, to keep the traditions, and allow our children to have the same opportunity that we've had. We owe it to America to protect our families and our nation.
Well, Mayor, I'll tell you, I applaud your courage to do this. I know sometimes that's not easy when you've been a lifelong Democrat to make the switch, but thank you for that. And more importantly, thank you for coming on the program today and sharing your thoughts. Maybe it gets someone else to spur moving over to the other side. Again, thank you.
Thank you, Grant. Wonderful.
All right.
Hey, I'm Rob Finnerty. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please join the conversation in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, too. Hit the bell icon to be alerted to breaking news. And remember, there's a whole lot more on Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing cable news network. Newsmax TV, we're real news for real people.